Hello, everyone. I'm Ronnie, also known as Hermit Frost, and this is Otaku Informer Weekly. In this video, we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead Season 4 and Episode 5 predictions of what we think are going to happen, The Walking Dead Game Season 2, Episode 2, and Naruto Shippuden, the latest chapter. Okay, let's begin with the manga first and work our way up. In this chapter of Naruto, we're introduced into a new character's identity. Basically, we're introduced to the Sage of the Six Paths, and he looks pretty hardcore. If you actually notice, he has the third eye. He has three Rinnegan, and you can only imagine how amazing that must be. He also goes into to tell Naruto that he's reincarnated into his son, and also he tells Naruto he was not actually the strongest, but his mother was. And ninjutsu is not what he created. Ninjutsu was created for war, which he created another type of ninjutsu, but I can't pronounce it. Ninju, something like that, which was created to better the world. And he goes on to tell Naruto, basically, it's up to him. Yada yada yada, all that good stuff. It's a pretty amazing chapter. It's a good read. Naruto is completely oblivious to how he talks, so he has to dumb his vocabulary down to make Naruto understand. Then Naruto will to go on to say, "Oh, you sound stupid, but you can't understand him, so aren't you the stupid one?" But anyway, meanwhile, Kabuto is actually healing Sasuke. So, I mean, if you actually look at the Naruto chapters lately, it's been like almost 2 full years they were in this freaking war. I mean, come on already. You talk about Dragon Ball Z being the masters of suspense. Think they got them beat, buddy. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this video up, make it real short and sweet. In Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 2, we are actually confirmed that Kenny is indeed still alive because they were arguing with a new group while crossing the bridge into this like new home. I think it was like a ski resort or something. The the very first way I knew that it was Kenny and he was alive because he did his famous Kenny phrase, "Now fuck that, we have to get up out of here." That's the first and last time you'll ever hear me cuss on this page, by the way. Kenny and Kenny would go on to hug Clementine. That's what I picked. Cause come on, it's Kenny, dude. He helped Lee. They was right hand mans for each other. But anyway, there's this one point in the game where this is the new group. Here's Kenny group. I said, screw that. I was with these guys for like a few days. I'm going to hang with Kenny and eat with him, even though it was just beans and peaches. So anyway, meanwhile, before that even happened or transpired, there was a point in the game where this old guy, which is also the pregnant lady's father, not her father, but the baby's father. But anyway, he just barged into the house saying, "You aren't helping these people, are you? You don't know anything about them. They could be dangerous. Do you even know yada yada yada?" And I actually had to come to the point. I don't know yada 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 about those people. But anyway, he said they're dangerous. I think he said they're dangerous people, whatnot. I mean, I was just so fascinated with it before I had read the spoiler that Kenny was alive. I just can't wait to get to that point in the game. But anyway, okay, he actually said he actually implanted the thought into your head. Do not trust these people 100%. So, one of our group members actually shot Kenny's new members, killed him. He fell off the bridge. Then Clementine and the guy that she was with, basically who they're trying to make the new lead. I don't understand why. I bet he doesn't die. But anyway, they were all like, "What the heck did you shoot him for?" Then the guy, he was all, "I could have sworn he pulled the gun out on you from here." Looking like, "Really? That's what you going with? You must be a cop now." But it was He shot the guy. They fell off the bridge. Then throughout that game, throughout when you were in the house, Clementine was all, "You have to tell him you shot him." Then you were all like, "Ugh, okay, fine, fine, dang it, just shut up." So you actually tell the guy. The guy, you can tell he wants to kill the dude that killed his friend because he had the knife in his hand. He threw the knife, whatnot. So they had to, while they were out there, walkers. I don't know how they managed to slip in, and you had to kill a lot of walkers. You were a Clementine, and she had like a rifle. The rifle shot a lot of recoil back through her body. She fell. You had the option to grab the knife or the rifle. Pretty sure you would want to get the knife, saying that you cannot even shoot a rifle properly. So I grabbed the knife. I don't know about you, but I managed to kill a walker. Then we got back in the house. Then the group of guys, the guy that came to the house, he had a group with him. He actually, I was like, wow, how did they even get here so fast? We had like 2 days over them and traveling. But he actually got to the house. Kenny and another guy, they ran off somewhere. I forgot why. Then all you could hear is the guy inside the house breaking people's fingers, just clack, clack, clack. I think he wanted Kenny and the other guy to surrender to get back into the house. And then you had to talk Kenny down, I believe, to get him into the house. So, yeah, naturally you did it. Kenny's back in the house, whatnot. Season 2, episode 2 over, which I cannot wait for. I cannot wait for episode 2. By the way, that's gonna look pretty interesting. As for Walking Dead season 4, I think it's either episode 15 or 16. This episode, Maggie meets up with Glenn. I'm just playing. I like those two. They're interesting. But Glenn, he was pretty much an asshole. He was traveling with this one hot lesbian chick. Couldn't really walk. He went all commando on him. I mean, he could have rested for like an hour or two. He just said, screw it. Went on ahead with the injured chick. The irony of the story is the way that the other guys were going, that's where Maggie was. That's what made me laugh. I was like, huh. If it wasn't for you being an a-hole, you could have met up with your wife, saved ammunition, and not get this girl's ankle crushed by a boulder. I wish I had a string quartet with me. I would have been like, that's the true meaning of the word irony. but also Daryl's new group. This one guy, he had trouble written over him with a capital T. He was stalking Daryl because Daryl was going to kill a cottontail, which also is a rabbit. So he was all like, I claimed it. That cottontail there's mine, feller. Then Daryl was all, this is mine. I've known her since this morning, man. Like, you know how Daryl talk. But anyway, they had to split it in half. I don't understand why Daryl was there first. So first come, first serve, right? But anyway, you can't. This group is pretty tricky. You have to say claimed, or if you just take it, what you want and just walk off, they consider it stealing. If you don't say claimed and somebody else said claim and you take it, that's considered stealing. If you steal from this group, they will kill you. Emphasis, kill you. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't be with this group. If I was there, I would. If I was Daryl, I would wait till those guys are asleep, put an arrow in their head, and be on my way. Also, spoiler alert, if you didn't notice, the group Daryl's with now, those are the guys who went into Rick's, Carl, and Michonne house. When Rick choked out the big guy that was taking the deuce on the toilet, He turned into a walker, came downstairs, got out. That's why the group that was with Daryl met up with Daryl, because they had to get out of the house because it was a walker inside the house. So also, um, meanwhile, Glenn and Maggie's group, they they got even bigger. That's the biggest group by so far. Um, Bob and Sasha is also with him too. That's the black couple. Yeah. But anyway, come on, Bob, really? He looks like the guy from Rita Rainbow. No offense, Bob. You pretty alright. But anyway, all in all, this was a good episode. Not to mention, almost forgot this. They actually reached terminus. I don't know how they pronounce that word, but anyway, they actually reached it. I'm just looking like, how is this chick getting all this meat? Is she actually killing humans for it? Possibility. I'm watching anime by right now anyway. That's why I'm looking to the side like this. But anyway, sorry. But anyway, I'm just looking like she had like a grill full of meat. How would you even get that? Meat is like a rarity nowadays. How could you even find that? And she's by herself, by the way. And I just can't wait to Rick's group meet up with Daryl's group. Because you don't know if Daryl's going to side with Rick or the Hunters. Because, I don't know. Daryl's, he's pretty popular. I just hope they don't think with their foot in their mouth and actually kill his character off, because he's pretty hardcore in this series. Even though I don't even think he's introduced into the comics. Nope, I don't believe so. But you know Rick is going to fight the Hunter guys, and he's going to drop a few of them. That's what you know, because they're both headed the same way. The way they might play this out in the season finale is Rick's and Daryl's group actually come up and collide, and they actually have a fight out before they reach terminus, or whatever, how they pronounce that. And then Clementine just come out and be all like, "You lucky Lee wasn't here. He would have kicked your butt." Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Then I would have. Then Carol would have came out of nowhere. "Clementine, honey, look at the flowers." "I told you I'm not looking at no flowers, honey." Uh-huh. Anyway, Rick's and Daryl group are going to give a very climactic showdown. It's written in stone already. At least that's what I think, and that's what I hope they do, because I'm looking for a pretty good big gunfight. And also, season 4 finale, we're going to have a main character gets killed off, if I am correct, if I read that right. In my, well, through my eyes, it's either going to be Daryl. I know plenty of people just click dislike button right now, but I'm just saying what I think is going to happen. It's either going to be Daryl, what's that chick name? Carol, Beth, or who would I say? Or let's just throw one in there to be random. Maggie. She's going to be one of those four. I know some of those random unnamed Hunter guys in Daryl's group are going to die. But I hope he don't have to fight Rick in the season finale. That suck. Them fighting each other. Because Daryl, he's like a knife guy. Rick has the gun, and it's pretty unfair. Then other guys from the main group, they would have been all, "Break it up, you guys," or they might not even be in terminus when they fight. Through my eyes, if they actually do reach terminus and have their, that's what I'm calling it. I don't know if I'm saying it right. If they do actually reach it and they have their fight there, I can see Rick and that leader of that other group that Daryl's with doing a pretty old Western showdown gunfight. Also, the group Daryl's with, I think they're going to try to control that new place, and like the prison, it's not going to last long. If you like this video, you found out any of my things found any of my tips, and my information helpful to you, click that like button. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and share my video on any social network. That includes Instagram. No, this is too long for Instagram. This includes Facebook, Twitter, and anything else. Peace out. This is Hermit Frost.